Yeah, I got you. If you give me a countdown. I'm gonna stay out of the frame though and further back. Yeah. They're gonna take.
How much?
They're gonna take us live
How?
pretty soon. I don't
Like
know.
how much time?
How much time, you guys?
They're gonna talk to me.
10 away.
10 minutes away?
10 seconds.
Oh. Talk to me on your mic.
Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank you.
Yeah, Steve, well, you can see things are developing right now. This is Seattle police walking toward us. They are securing the area right behind them on the street where protesters lit a fire. They lit some dumpsters on fire. So they are protecting the area so that fire crews can extinguish those flames right now. They've also reached East Stevens Way that has been blocked off by a bike rack and other furniture by these pro-Palestinian activists throughout the day. So it seems that they are taking back the street that was taken over by pro-Palestinian activists since at least 6:30 today when we got here. There was the group Super UW here protesting UW's ties to Boeing as warfare continues in Gaza. There's a banner hanging in the second floor window of this engineering building as the group seeks to rename it after a teenage engineering student killed by airstrike in Gaza. A separate group dressed in all black stacked furniture to make a blockade in front of the building. They also blocked off multiple streets today. They toppled those dumpsters to block off Jefferson Road. Those are the same dumpsters that they set on fire here in the past hour. And so in response, we did reach out to UW for how they're responding to this. A spokesperson in an emailed statement writes UW police, as you could see, would be nearby, and that trespassers remaining in the building will face legal and student conduct actions. We have not seen any arrests, but we're told Seattle police and state troopers both are nearby. Of course, we will be continuing to monitor what happens out here. You might be able to hear some chanting in the background. Those are the pro-Palestinian protesters. And so we'll continue to stay out here. We'll check back in with you in just a little bit, Steve. That's what they said when the fire department showed up that we saw on the other side of the street. In about the past 5 minutes, a policeman over a speaker warned all of the demonstrators that police would be escorting fire crews to make sure that everyone stays safe. They told people that if they tried to block fire crews, that they would be arrested. So it was after that announcement that we really saw these activists walking down the street, getting out of the street and onto the sidewalk. We haven't seen any face-to-face confrontations there, keeping about a few hundred-yard distance right now. Some students are very curious about what's happening and they're walking by just to see what's happening. From what we've been told, the actual engineering building itself closed before activists even started taking it over for the most part later this afternoon. So just being out here today, it's mostly people coming by just with their cameras to see what's happening. But luckily for the most part, people are staying away. It's very smoky out here, especially with that fire crews just put out. So obviously a warning to anybody if they're listening to stay away from this area if possible. But right now I'd say maybe a few dozen people just here checking out to see what happens. They do, yeah. So they say they are going to stay on campus until UW responds to their demands. This is almost a year to the day that we saw pro-Palestinian protesters take over the Quad for 3 weeks, again asking the university to separate itself from Boeing in Israel. We're hearing similar demands today. They want to repurpose this engineering building that is paid for by Boeing into a community-controlled space. They want to change the name of that building. They want UW to stop receiving donations from Boeing. And lastly, they want to end the expulsion or suspension of pro-Palestinian activists. So they say they're hoping to negotiate with UW. They do not want UW and Boeing to maintain their relationship. Yeah, it was over there before. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
You want a hand?
No, I got it. Thanks. What a take.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I saw that.
No, you're good.
Here, take the hand up. Here. I saw it. I was like, oh my god. I'm like,
Ready?
yeah, yeah.
Appreciate it.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I mean, yeah, it's just.
I didn't even see that ledge. I know. And then I turned and I'm like, wait a minute, where are you?
Control, confirmation. Blue squad, confirmation. On me, move. Green squad, call up. Blue squad, calm up, move. Move. On me. Calm, even it out.
Yeah, we're going to put our clothes right down that roadway because STD is going to shift right behind.
back, and we're going to step back and hold on Jefferson. All right, everybody ready? Moving. The banks just go back to your left, yeah. Right side, block that where you are, right there. Right side, can stop. Hey, don't switch. Banks can come back this way, keep moving. Yep, keep going, swing it back. Okay, Sarge, line it up, stretch across the bridge. And left, across the bridge to the right. Hold that column right there. Good. UWPD, WSP, and Seattle PD will be making trespass arrests here at this location. Any interference in this operation will result in your arrest.
This is a good time to remember that the same pigs here in Seattle trained with Zionist soldiers in occupied Palestine. The building here is being used to make weapons, to bomb, kill, and displace Palestinians, and the university has told these pigs to defend the property at the expense of the safety of students, workers, and communities that have refused to allow the establishment of another phase of Zionism and imperialism on their campus.
That's why it smells like shit.
Long live the resistance in Palestine!
Long live the resistance in Palestine!
Long live the student intifada! Long live the intifada!
Want to move up there? Up there.
Another fun fact about cops. About 50% of them beat their wives.
Mic check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Mic check. What? Isn't it supposed to be on? Oh, channel 2 is on.
Yeah, I have it on.
Yeah.
I'll turn it off.
He'll turn it off when it gets closer. Thanks.
It has been 1 hour since the dispersal order. You are now ordered to leave the building. Uniformed police officers will be entering the building. If you remain inside the building, you will be subject to arrest. Please do not interfere with their actions. This is your last chance to leave the building. Uniformed police officers will be entering the building. You will be subject to arrest. We also need the street to be clear so emergency vehicles can respond. Please remain on the sidewalk, where we will respect your right to peacefully protest. Again, uniformed police officers will be entering this building. If you remain inside, you'll be subject to arrest. You can remain on the sidewalks and peacefully protest. But if you interfere with the police, you'll be subject to arrest and other police actions.
How's your mic?
It's
as
good,
far
I
as the
think.
battery? Just want to be sure. Beautiful. Good. Now, go. Check 1 2 1 2 1